It's an unbelievable allegation of blackmail, extortion for up to 20 crore rupees, and the person allegedly at the center of it is a woman who has worked with the chief and founder of PayTM for over a decade. She used to be his secretary. She had been promoted to vice president. And now a businessman along with 2 employees of PayTM have been arrested for blackmailing the company's founder, Vijay Shekhar. The employees have been arrested for allegedly trying to extort 20 crore rupees from the company's CEO, Vijay Shekhar Sharma. The 3 accused include Sharma's longtime secretary, that's Sonia Dhawan, her husband, and one from the admin department who were threatening to leak Sharma's confidential data and personal information. The 3rd accused employee is apparently absconding at this time. The employees also allegedly threatened Vijay Shekhar Sharma of misusing stolen information to cause the firm loss and dent its public image. While Sonia Dhawan, Sharma's secretary, has allegedly plotted this entire conspiracy with her husband, a property dealer named Rupak Jain, the administration employees Devendra and Rohit allegedly stole the confidential information and agreed on a 10% of the extorted money. Police sources say that Vijay Shekhar Sharma was in Japan on the 20th of September when he got an extortion call from Thailand demanding 20 crore rupees. Meanwhile, the company has released a statement assuring consumers that their data is protected with the highest and most impenetrable levels of security.
PayTM के जो ओनर हैं उनके द्वारा कंप्लेंट की गई थी कि उनके यहाँ पर काम करने वाले एम्प्लॉयड एक महिला और उसके साथियों के द्वारा उनके यहाँ पे कुछ डाटा को चोरी किया गया है। उस डाटा को चोरी करने के बाद में उनको उसी के आधार पर ब्लैकमेल करके उनसे 20 करोड़ रुपए की डिमांड की जा रही थी इलीगल तरीके से। इसी पे इमीडिएटली एक्शन लेते हुए FIR दर्ज की गई है, जिसके बाद 3 आरोपियों को इसमें गिरफ्तार किया गया है। अभी उनसे जो नेचर ऑफ डाटा है जो स्टील किया गया है और जो भी उनका मोडस ऑपरेंडी था उसकी जाँच की जा रही है। जैसे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में तथ्य निकल करके आएंगे उसके बारे में अवगत करवाया जाएगा।
I want to go across to India today's Akash Koluru for more on the story. Akash, sensational story. 3 arrests made, 1 person apparently still absconding, the person who allegedly made this extortion call. Tell us what the police is saying. You know, there appear to be very murky angles here. This is a woman, Sonia Dhawan, who's at the center of this, who used to be Vijay Shekhar Sharma's secretary, was promoted to vice president, handled the company's PR and communications, very senior, considered to be very close to him. What happened?
Well, Shiv, when it comes to, they're all in all, there are 4 accused in this particular case. Where it comes to the specific accusations against each one of them, if I had to specify that, Sonia, who, as you very rightly stated, who was also working as a secretary of the chief of PayTM for 10 years now, she's the prime accused. She's portrayed to be the mastermind in this entire extortion plot, which started on the 20th of September when the PayTM chief's brother got an extortion call asking for 10 crore of rupees. Otherwise, in which case, in the case of failing to do so, they would have released personal data of the chief of PayTM. And also Devendra, who also works with the admin department of PayTM, he's also a prime accused in this case, who's also accused of stealing personal data. Because remember, Sonia and Devendra were the only 2 employees of PayTM who are related to this entire extortion plot, and they had access to the personal files of Vijay Shekhar Sharma, who's the founder of PayTM. Apart from that, Sonia's husband, Rupak Jain, is also issued as one of the accused in this particular case, who was the external hand, who was not working for PayTM. And one of his associates is Mr. Rohit Chopal, who claims to be a resident of Kolkata. He was the first person
Akash, is the police telling you, is the police throwing any light on what these personal files were? Do they know what the nature of this personal data is that was stolen and being used to extort from Vijay Shekhar Sharma?
Well, Shiv, as of now, the details of these personal files which were stolen from, allegedly from Vijay Shekhar's personal laptop and phone have not been revealed. But having said that, the investigation is on, and the Delhi police, the Noida police, beg your pardon, is in touch with the Kolkata police, and they're trying to nab that very important 4th accused who made that first call to Vijay Shekhar's brother, asking him for 10 crore of rupees and trying to extort 10 crore of rupees from him. The rate, of course, was scaled later on. It turned out to be 20 crore after a few calls, is what Vijay Shekhar's brother and President Vijay Shekhar is officially telling us. Now this raises a very valid question, considering the fact that before the Supreme Court judgment, a lot of PayTM users, because it was mandatory, uploaded their Aadhaar card details onto PayTM. So this is raising this has alarmed all the PayTM users across the country, and they're raising one very valid question as to how exactly do they trust PayTM on their data or their personal data being safe with the company when the PayTM chief or the founder of PayTM himself has failed to safeguard his own personal information. So that is the question that the users
paints
are raising.
PayTM in very poor light. I mean, PayTM has put out a statement, like you rightly pointed out, Akash, saying that people's information is safe, but it doesn't augur well at all. I mean, we are not saying anything specific here, but the fact that this man's personal information was not safe in his own organization, at least allegedly, doesn't augur well for the organization. We'll have to see where the investigation goes. Thank you very much, Akash, for joining us on that. Well, Vijay Shekhar Sharma of PayTM shared his success story. Well, he's embroiled in this case now, but his success story with India Today's Rahul Kanwal on his weekly show, Jab We Met, last month. Here are some salient bits. This was an interview right before the scandal hit.
Hi Vijay.
Hi.
Welcome to Jab We Met. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. You just literally caught us in a meeting room.
It's fabulous being here, and thank you so much for agreeing to speak to us.
My pleasure. Thank you. Welcome in our office. CLM in Canada.
Tell everyone who's watching, how does this young boy from Harduaganj near Aligarh, who mostly only speaks Hindi, go on to become the fastest man to become a billionaire in India?
The essence is when you are set out to do something and you never bother about what is behind you. Meaning, when I was in college in Harduaganj, my 11th class exam was in Hindi. 11th and 12th class exam were in Hindi. My entrance tests were in English, and I did not even have you cannot believe that there was no coaching class that could teach in Hindi. So I was in a dilemma that can I learn English or
तो उस टाइम आप सिर्फ हिंदी बोलते थे?
मैं सिर्फ हिंदी बोलता था और समांतर पट संधारित्र जैसे पैरेलल प्लेट कैपेसिटर को बोलते हैं, संहति गुणा वेग संवेग को बोलते हैं, तो ये सारी चीज़ें मेरी ज़िंदगी में हुआ करती थी. एंड टीचर के लिए जो वो बोर्ड पे लिख रहे हैं इंग्लिश में, आई मीन यू फिजिक्स पढ़ रहे हो या इंग्लिश पढ़ रहे हो ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती थी. केमिस्ट्री पढ़ रहे हो या इंग्लिश पढ़ रहे हो, चूंकि किंतु की जगह पे दैट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ. एंड मतलब मैं बता नहीं सकता कि कितना पेन हुआ मेरी लाइफ में कि मैं अपने आप में स्कूल टॉपर था क्लास 12th में, और मैं एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम में मैं पॉपर जिसको कुछ भी नहीं आता. एंड एक साल लकी मेरे साथ एज वॉज लकी विद मी दैट आई वॉज एबल टू डू थिंग्स विच अदर्स को नॉट. के एक साल का ड्रॉप ईयर था, तो मैंने किताबें साथ में रखी, एक NCERT की किताब, एक UP बोर्ड की किताब, और फिर वहाँ पे वर्ड से वर्ड ट्राई करा सीखने का. कुछ समझ में आने लग गया, लेकिन सब कुछ नहीं आया. अब एग्ज़ाम जो मेरा हुआ था, उस एग्ज़ाम में मैंने ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप वाले एग्ज़ाम मैंने अच्छी तरह से क्रॉस कर लिए, और जो सब्जेक्टिव थे वो नहीं हुए. अब ऑब्जेक्टिव में क्या होता था कि आप क्वेश्चन की जगह आंसर पढ़ लो तो आपको पता चल जाएगा क्वेश्चन क्या है. अगर मैं आपको मीटर पर सेकंड पूछ रहा हूँ तो स्पीड ही पूछ रहा हूँ. एंड दैट इज़ हाउ मैंने DC का एग्ज़ाम पास कर लिया. एंड देखो, कुछ भी कह लो, अगर आपको सब्जेक्ट के फंडामेंटल आते हैं तो थोड़ा एग्ज़ाम में भी आप चांस ले सकते हो. एंड आई वॉज लकी इनफ, मेरी रैंक 47 आई DC की एंट्रेंस. करेक्ट. एंड दैट मेड मी गेट द ब्रांच आई वांटेड, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन. अब अलीगढ़ से इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज तो आ गए, लेकिन इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज थोड़ा और ज़्यादा कुंडा हो गया, क्योंकि वहाँ पे DPS के टॉपर, वहाँ पे CBSE के टॉपर, और ऐसे लोग जिनको अब अभी तक तो बुक्स इंग्लिश में थी, अब लोग भी अंग्रेजी थे. एंड देन मतलब मेरी उम्र भी उस टाइम पे मैं 15 ईयर्स का था. मैं पहली बार दिल्ली आया हूँ और मैं हॉस्टल में हूँ, और उन लोगों के बीच में हूँ जो लोग बहुत शूश हैं, हाई फाई जिनको एक कह सकते हो आप, फॉर अ रेफरेंस ऑफ अलीगढ़ और दैट टू हरदोगंज पर्सन. आई जस्ट डिड नॉट नो हाउ विल आई सर्वाइव. मेरे अंदर वो विड्रॉल सिम्टम्स आए. क्लास में मैं फेल होने लग गया. फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के बाद सेकंड सेमेस्टर में मेरे सप्ली भी लग गई. पहले साल में ही मेरे को बैक लग गई. एंड दैट जस्ट मेड मी फील वेरी हॉरिबली बैड. फिर उस टाइम पे कुछ ना मेरी ज़िंदगी में वो जो अमिताभ बच्चन वाला अंडरडॉगिज्म है ना, जो रोते हुए आते हैं सब, हंसता हुआ जो जाएगा, वो मूवमेंट आया। मैंने कहा यार रोते हुए तो सब आ रहे हैं, इसमें जो हंसता हुआ जाएगा ना वो मुकद्दर का सिकंदर कहलाएगा। और फिर मैंने सारी अपनी जो एजुकेशन है उसका जिस्ट इसमें पता करा कि लास्ट में कैंपस में जॉब लगती है। जिसकी कैंपस में एक अच्छी जॉब है ना उसकी कोई रिजल्ट नहीं पूछता कि क्या हुआ।
You know, so in a culture where everybody wanted to get an on-campus placement, how did the startup bug bite you?
Yeah, and that too in 95. The problem was that I could figure out that I'm not going to get good grades. Now anymore, nobody can make me a class topper, and everybody who's getting a good job is someone who's getting like good grades. And then somehow and some sheer luck, I ended up getting a Fortune magazine which was second hand in a Daryaganj market, typically 10 rupees, 15 rupees, that you go in a Raddi shop and then you get them and then Daryaganj sell it. So I was lucky to get the one where the Silicon Valley story was there. So I was reading this and everybody has a college dropout story. उनकी स्टोरी में कॉलेज ड्रॉप आउट फैंसी था, मेरी स्टोरी में ऑब्लिगेटरी होने वाला था। तो मैंने कहा कि आई थिंक एक काम करते हैं, इनकी जो आई मीन व्हाट दे हैव डन, कैन आई डू इट सिटिंग इन इंडिया, कैन आई डू इट हियर? So I first dreamt of going to Silicon Valley, basically Stanford, but didn't have money, so couldn't do that. And then I said, okay, let's just build a company in this country. Internet is happening in the world. Why can't we build it out of this country and then becomes an example? अपने हॉस्टल की गली का नाम मैंने Silicon Alley रख लिया था।
You've got lots of these meeting rooms,
which are named on international cities.
Each one have a different name. Singapore, Madrid. I saw Paris. I saw San Francisco. What is this?
I came from a small city background where the aspiration was to go to the big city. You know, the big city meant Delhi was big city, and then once you come to Delhi, then you want to go Singapore. When you go Singapore, then you want to go San Francisco. So there was a little bit of wannabeism when we wanted to name our rooms. We said, let's have a meeting in San Francisco, then we'll meet in Hong Kong.
So you accept this is wannabeism?
I think there is a genuine wannabeism of who wants to be all around us. And in this company, we live through our dreams to vividly imagine what it will be like, and we try to make it real.
What was that one moment when you thought, you know, your dreams, your ambitions, your aspirations were falling apart, and did you see the end of the road?
As an entrepreneur, there are times that you go through this, but then there are times when you just do not know when this light at the end of the tunnel is even there, or is there nothing there. I remember when we started our business of PayTM in 2011-12 is the one time we started. We started on our own money. I mean, the company 197 was making its own money. I'll do a chronological schedule for you on the whiteboard. I remember that we were running this company on all the money that our business was generating. And we were spending like about 50-60 crores a month. That meant in 2 or 3 months you had 100 crores going. I was trying to raise money in September. I met SoftBank. In October, I met Jack Ma in Alibaba, and this is SoftBank. Now, the problem was that all these investments take months and months to complete. One of the board members said that you are taking this company to a bankruptcy, my friend. If you're going to continue throwing this money, I don't know whether you raise money or not, but this company won't have money to even survive. This conversation that you will have to shut this company, shut this PayTM business kept coming. I just couldn't believe that amount of hard work, aspirations, and what all we've built on this, we will have to shut it. I, in my boardroom, wrote, go big or go home. We have taken a bet. If it is something, this country will know this is something. If it is meaning, and it ends up making us bankrupt and it ends up making us go back home, we will choose to.
Okay, but Vijay Shekhar Sharma, of course, hasn't spoken since this big murky scandal has hit PayTM with the arrest of 3 people yesterday. We'll wait to hear from him and update you, the viewer.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.